Hey guys, welcome back to the Project Daily. Today I'm going to be installing these Quik-latch hood pins on the Z31. I went with the QL25, which is the smaller side, 1.25 inch diameter. I really don't like the look of hood pins, but these are probably the sleekest looking ones I could find. I do need them now that I have a carbon hood. Typically you'll probably be using the 38 size or 35. This is a 25 size, so it's pretty small, but it's rated up to like around 100 pounds, so should be enough considering I still have a working OEM latch on top of it. This is what you'll need: some drill bits, center punch, grease, hole saws, some masking tape, and a drill. Let's get to it. So the first thing you got to do is figure out where exactly you're going to put them. I have this tube front end, but most people are going to have, the regular stamped steel front end. Doesn't really matter. The process is almost identical. But you're going to want to find a good spot on your hood. It's not too close to the edge. Kind of in a good spot like this where you have a big hollow space to work with. Even like a space like this would work where you have some depth. You want to make sure you have enough distance between the actual body of the car and the hood to clear the mechanism. So considering the volume in here, there should be enough. So I kind of measured out a hole here on both sides, measured between the headlights with the caliper and marked it. That way it's pretty symmetrical left to right. And now what I'm going to do is go ahead and drill that out and install the pin. So I went ahead and tapped the threads on mine because I have pretty thick metal. If you have thin sheet metal, you're going to either want to put a nut on either side of the sheet metal, or you're going to want to use a riv nut insert and then the jam nut on top. And then I went in and put the pin in, just sticking out far enough to make contact with the hood. So I go ahead and close it. See, it's not going to close all the way. There's about an 1/8 inch gap, but it's touching. Once you have that gap figured out, just going to put a little bit of grease. And then we're going to go ahead and close the hood again. And you can see right there, we have our mark. Go ahead and drill this out. Cool, that's the pilot bit. Put down some plastic. Next step, really important, I'm gonna go with the 1/4 inch bit. Same size as the pilot bit on the hole saw. You do this first, otherwise you run the risk of the drill bit pulling you in and kind of cracking the carbon on the other side. So we're gonna go really controlled here. Faster speed, but light pressure. Now the hole saw. Now that we have that hole drilled out, we're going to want to repeat the last step, and we're going to raise the pin now and adjust it so that the hood hits it. Again, some grease. And you should be able to see that we got a little grease mark. Now that we got the hole piloted, we're going to go ahead and open it up with a step bit. Put some masking tape so that the carbon doesn't fray as much. And in case I miss, I don't scratch everything up. One thing I want to mention is that with the Quik-latch, they don't include a washer, which I don't understand why they don't. But if you go to tighten down this nut straight onto the carbon or fiberglass, you're going to chew it up. So I went to the hardware store, found a washer, 3/4 inch ID, 1.25 inch OD. There we go. And I found a socket, 1-inch socket will fit. And they say you use a 1.25 inch drill bit, but then how do you fit the socket in? So I had to go to 1.5 inch. 3/8 might have worked too, but you need enough room to get a socket in. All right, that's what it looks like. Completely installed. The last step is just to mess with the height of that pin a little bit and lock it down when it feels good. But there you go. All done. Thanks for watching, guys.